Yankees, they've got them at 99%. But the question is, will the Yankees be the division leader? Will they win the division in the AL East? And Boston ends up being the wild card, or vice versa. If we went to the playoffs today, if the season ended today, obviously it's a toss-up between Minnesota and New York, and based on today's numbers, New York would get the wild card. They would face the Cleveland Indians, of all teams, who have already clinched the American League Central. And Kansas City is the only team closest to them in the AL Central. They're 19 and a half games behind. No chance at all of making the postseason. And then Boston would face the Houston Astros, who have clinched their division as well in the AL West. So a lot of battles there in the AL East, in the American League right now that are still there, particularly in the East, Boston and New York. In the Central, we already mentioned the Cleveland Indians. They've already clinched the division. Minnesota Twins are 78-72. They're 15 games behind. The only thing Minnesota's looking for is a possible clinching of the wild card position. And frankly, the New York Yankees would have to tank in order for that to happen. And I don't know about you, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. I don't see that happening anytime soon. I just looked back to the Facebook Live. He would retire and do exactly that, sell watches and Buicks, or host Saturday Night Live. Yeah, he definitely would do that. All rise, the Judge is on fire. Yeah, Aaron Judge is having a phenomenal year. His home runs are just piling up right now. The Yankees are kind of peaking at the right time. They're really starting to make a move on the Red Sox. Red Sox are they're kind of faltering. They got to be careful about where they're at right now because the Yankees are on their heels. So the AL East is still up for grabs. The AL West, Houston Astros, of course, just the other day they clinched their division at 91-58. The Angels out of Los Angeles, the Anaheim Angels, 76-73. They are 15 games behind. Pretty much no shot for them to even catch even a wild card position. So the wild card game right now is between the Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. And the Minnesota Twins, they've got a lot of ground to cover the way the Yankees are playing. I just don't see that happening. I think the Yankees should secure that at least that wild card position very, very soon and get after Boston. I would love to see the Yankees get over Boston. Yes, I'm a Yankees fan. Let's make no doubt about that right now. I am a Yankees fan. Always have been. Always will be. Hate me, love me, I don't care. Don't like it, 979-353-4421. That's the number to call. In the National League, you got the Washington Nats, the Nationals. My man, Wayne the Voice. Your Washington Nats, 90-59. They have clinched the division. Miami Marlins are at 70-80. They're 20 and a half games behind the Nationals. 20 and a half games behind the Nats. They have a 0.1% chance of making the postseason right now. There's absolutely no competition in the NL East for the Washington Nationals right now. They got 13 games remaining. It's like they're on a road stand against the Atlanta Braves right now. Then they go to the New York Mets. Marlins are currently facing the Mets. And then they got the Arizona Diamondbacks as part of their schedule. It's not the whole schedule yet, but with 13 games remaining and you're 20 games and a half, you're not going to get anywhere. The Miami Marlins, 12 games remaining, 6 home, 6 away. They got the Mets and the Diamondbacks. No chance. In the National League Central, the defending World Series champions, the Chicago Cubs, 83-66, currently leading in the AL Central. But the Milwaukee Brewers are 3.5 games behind. St. Louis Cardinals are 6 games behind. The Cubs have got 2 of their rivals chomping on their heels right now. And they need to get it together. The Cubs have not been doing too great. They've got 6 in a row right now, so they've kind of maybe gotten some things back together. But they're 7-3 of their last 10. Milwaukee's 8-2 their last 10. They're on a 2-game win streak. St. Louis has lost their last 3. They're 5-5 in their last 10. So that is that's creating some problems with them. They may not be able to make it. Right now they got about a 4% chance of making the postseason. Milwaukee's got about a 14.8% chance. So still a possibility to catch them. The LA Dodgers, despite all of their problems they've had, and they're still having problems, but they have clinched a playoff spot. They've clinched a playoff berth. They have not clinched the division yet, but they have clinched a playoff berth. They are 96-54. The Arizona Diamondbacks, who are 87-64, are 9.5 games behind the Dodgers right now. And they've got about a 99% chance of making the postseason, probably at a wild card position, but they still have an opportunity to catch the LA Dodgers. So when we take a look at the Dodgers, they've lost their last 2. They're 4 of 6 in their last 10. Diamondbacks have lost their last 2 also, and that's keeping the Dodgers in safe zone right now. But they're 5-5 in their last 10. Currently, the Diamondbacks they're at the San Diego Padres. Then they're at home against the Miami Marlins for the next 3 games. So still an opportunity for the Diamondbacks to get in there. But if anything, the Diamondbacks will have may possibly have the wild card spot. They got Colorado listed as also a possibility for the wild card spot. We'll see how that works out. As Colorado right now, for the wild card, they're 4.5 games back of the Arizona Diamondbacks. I think things in favor of the Diamondbacks right now. So if the playoffs started today in the National League, it would be Arizona taking on the LA Dodgers, and the Chicago Cubs would get the Washington Nationals. And if you're a Washington Nationals fan, that is a good look for you guys. Wayne Matthews says, yeah, they are looking good. Washington Nationals are looking good. They've been looking good. I like the way they're playing ball right now. They could be the top contender, I think, out of the National League to really make a run at the American League for the title. Chicago Cubs, I'm not sure what's going on with the Cubs. They're kind of hot and cold. I got some friends that are Cubs fans, and they'll swear that the Cubs are going to be just fine. They're going to go back to the World Series. They're going to repeat. Right now, I'm not seeing that. Right now, I am not seeing that. When I look at the National League, I'm looking squarely at the Washington Nationals right now. They're looking really, really good. So that's how things are looking in the Major League Baseball playoff run. The boys of October are coming. It's headed quickly, and not too long before now, that season will be over, and we will be in the thralls of Major League Baseball playoffs. Keep it here. We're going to step away real quick here on the Kenny Long Show. We'll be right back.
You're listening to NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, lacrosse, soccer, and so much more. Dunright Athletics creates extremely high-quality team uniforms at a fraction of the price of those other guys. They can take your team's logo and put it on your choice of jersey in any size from youth to adult. That's sublimation, screen print, twill, and embroidery. Be ready for game day. Get your team's uniforms today. Call them at 1-800-396-3991 or visit them at www.dunrightathletics.com. Don't delay. Check out all the custom styles they have to offer, and don't forget to mention that Christian the Radio Guy sent you.
Brett Cooper Football. It's the Brett Cooper Football Junior Academic All-American Game, December 27th to the 31st in Dallas, Texas. The #1 bowl game in the nation, celebrating excellence on the gridiron as well as excellence in the classroom. Scouts from some of the top schools in the country will be there, coaching by former NFL players and much more. Bowl games in 10U, 12U, 14U, and freshman 15U, as well as a high school seniors bowl game. To nominate your player for a chance to be selected as a Brett Cooper Jr. Academic All-American, go to www.brettcooperfootball.com. or call 484-619-7974 for more information. The Brett Cooper Jr. Academic All-American Bowl Games, December 27th to the 31st in Dallas, Texas. Brett Cooper Football. Hi, Kenny Long here with NYSR and Friday Night Tykes, and I want to talk to you about rain gutters. With the recent heavy rains in South Texas, many of us have come to realize that the rain gutters on our homes either don't work or simply just don't exist, destroying flower beds and just creating a mess. Let me tell you about Curtis McCluskey with Advanced Rain Control. He is your go-to guy for seamless gutters, cleanouts, and repairs. Serving San Antonio and the surrounding areas with over 25 years experience, Curtis will get you a quality rain control gutter system on your home at a quality price. Contact Curtis at 210-863-9881 for your free quote today. That's 210-863-9881. Advanced Rain Control is a proud sponsor of NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Don't get caught in the rain without a quality gutter system on your home. From Advanced Rain Control, call Curtis today at 210-863-9881 and tell him Kenny Long from NYSR sent you. Houston Energy Football, a premier all-women semi-pro football team competing and representing Houston, Texas in the IWFL. Come out and support the Houston Energy as they charge for an IWFL championship. Home games played at DeMent Stadium, 1000 Keene Street in Galena Park, Texas. Tickets $15 at the gate. Check them out at HoustonEnergyFootball.com for pre-order discounts. That's HoustonEnergyFootball.com. NYSR is proud to be the new home and voice of the Houston Energy. All Houston Energy home games will be broadcast live on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio, with Kenny Long, the voice of Friday Night Tykes. Just go to nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Once again, that's nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Houston Energy Football. Go Energy! Sports Safe. Sports Safe is a brand of video games designed to educate youth players ages 5 through 13 about sportsmanship and safety. Using any compatible mobile device, tablet, or computer, kids and parents alike can learn about safer play through short, interactive scenarios. Dr. Jillian Hotz and her team have created this uniquely designed game system for both player education and to serve as a compliance tool for leagues and teams. Sports Safe is now a proud sponsor of NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. For more information on how you can participate, purchase, and be a part of Sports Safe, you can check them out on the web at www.sportsafe.com. That's sports with a Z, safe.com. Or go to nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the Sports Safe banner. You can also email them at info@sportsafe.com. Give them a call at 1-800-970-3886. Sports Safe. Play safe.
You're listening to NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio.
And welcome back. 44 minutes after 12 o'clock here on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Kennie Long Show. Skype listener line for NYSR 979-3534. So someone we forgot to look at it. We're going to take a look at it real quick. We'll run this down. Some key injuries in the NFL after week 2. Some big ones there, some other ones that are not quite as big but could make a difference in some games coming up here the next week or so. Greg Olsen, tight end for the Carolina Panthers, suffered a right foot injury. I think he broke his foot. He was declared out of the game in the second half, but that could be something to watch out for Carolina, losing their top tight end. Marshall Yanda, offensive guard for Baltimore Ravens. Vic Beasley Jr., the defensive end for the Atlanta Falcons, is out. Garrett Bowles, offensive tackle for Denver Broncos. B.J. Goodson, linebacker out of New York Giants. Just what they needed. The defense that's just not getting it done, and then they lose B.J. Mike Daniels, defensive lineman for Green Bay, and this is a big one. Jordy Nelson again, wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers. He is out, sustaining a quad injury during the first quarter of that game. He was ruled questionable. I don't think he ever did come back. Ryan Schrader, offensive tackle for the Atlanta Falcons. Corey Coleman, wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns, went out with 13:50 remaining after falling awkwardly with a collision with Marlon Humphreys there. Not sure if he's going to be coming back or not. Might have a broken hand, so we'll see what happens. Jordan Reed, tight end for the Washington Redskins, also sustained a chest injury. We'll see if he comes back or not. He was questionable. Big ones for the Cowboys. Chidobe Awuzie, who aggravated a previous hamstring injury.